Hello, welcome. Hi YouTube. Okay, fab. So we're both on. Welcome. It's Wind Down Wednesday. I'm hoping that my technology will behave itself, fingers crossed. So let's just give everybody a few minutes to join us. Give me a wave or a thumbs up. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. That's not a good way to start, is it? All this dust cleaning my studio over and over. So I hope everyone's well. If this is your first time or you're just sort of finding me, it's Wind Down Wednesday, so it's half an hour of Pilates. We're going to just sort of relax and stretch and work the body a little bit, get those endorphins going, and just treat ourselves to a glass. I've got my water and my wine in my tumbler at the end of the session because it's Wednesday night, which means it's nearly the weekend. So come and join me. I'm on Instagram and YouTube. I just say this every week just in case one cuts out. Fingers crossed it won't. It shouldn't. My Wi-Fi should be okay. On YouTube and Instagram, so if you can find me there. We're going to just be down on the floor. We won't do anything standing. If you have, excuse me, got a mat, then grab a mat or just somewhere that's comfortable, whether it's the carpet or a rug or whatever, to lie down there. And hopefully you can all see me. So I think we're all good to go. So I'm going to come back to my mat. I'm just going to take some of my water to start with. Not my wine just yet, excuse me. And then we will get going. Okay. That went out of my way. Lovely. So let's put that there. So hopefully you can see me here. If you've been with me before, I'm just set up slightly differently. I've got my phone plugged in. So welcome, hi. So hopefully you can see me okay on the different screen. Okay, so welcome if you are just joining. If Pilates is new to you, come and sit down on the mat. It's a really safe form of exercise. It's very hard to injure yourself in Pilates, but like all these things, there are certain things that might not feel quite right for you. So please just be very aware of that, and I will give you any adaptations that you must take along the way. Okay, so let's start sitting. Give those legs a little shake, and hopefully that you can all see me. So welcome, hi everybody. Just give me a wave or a thumbs up, and then I can have a little chat halfway through and see who's commented at the end. So let's sitting up nice and tall. Let's sit up on these sit bones, which is not slouching, so you're not behind and you're not overextending forward. Your shoulders are over your rib cage and over your hips here, and we're kind of upright here. I often say to people to take their feet away from them a little bit more. Often when we sit like this, people come here. So I don't want that. I want you to literally, my legs are pretty much straight. They're just a little bit bent. And just make sure that feels okay into the legs and the hips. And we're just going to start warming up, okay? And then we're going to go into a bit more of a difficulty phase and then finish with a bit of stretch. So let's just take the chin forward, roll those hands forward, those arms. We'll just take the head forward. Take a lovely breath in and then reset, draw the tummy in, and then imagine that you're peeling your spine off of the wall and then back in towards the wall. So your chin is towards your chest, float these arms forward, take a breath in here if you can, and then on an exhale, you pull the navel in and you're resetting from the base of the spine and sitting up, and relax the shoulders. And again, take the head forward. Just let the arms go with you, sliding forward. Take a lovely breath in and then exhale. Really pull navel to spine, resetting all the way up. And let's do 2 more. Maybe your back hasn't done much for a while. Maybe it's been a week since it's moved in this way. Hopefully not, but you might just feel that it needs to just stretch, just move, breathing in, and then drawing everything in and up, and really trying to reset right on top of those sit bones, okay? So we're really thinking about that, that seated position. Now we're just going to move the spine sideways. So I'm just going to move my body this way. You guys can stay where you are unless you've got a wall that you're going to hit. So have your fingertips slightly forward. Don't take them too far behind. This, we take our arm up. We have a nice gap between your shoulder and your ear. And then we take a lovely stretch sideways. And then see if you can stretch a bit further without lifting your bottom. Okay, so we're nice and equal left to right. And breathing in here and just find that lovely stretch. See if you can take it a bit further. And then I want you to exhale and draw the tummy in. So you're really working your core and working these obliques to pull you back up again and float the arm down. So take the arm up and then all the way over. Allow this other arm to slide as well. Okay, and you can take the weight into that arm. And breathe here. And just find that lovely stretch. Take lovely deep breaths and then exhale to restart. Float the arm down, other side. So the arm comes up and over. Breathing in. Hopefully everyone can see and hear me okay. And pushing everything up and over. It's just a really lovely movement for your spine. Allow this arm to move away. Allow the weight to be taken into that arm and pushing away and restacking. And let's go. One more time either side. Breathing in. So this is just half an hour of Pilates, which can be absolutely enough to just move the body, connect with your breath, and just focus on you for half an hour. Just try and switch everything else off that's running through your brain at this time of year particularly as well. So from there, we are going to do one of my favourite exercises, warming up into the hips, which is our zigzag legs. So taking your toes up, you might get a bit of a stretch into the back of the leg there. You turn your toes out, you draw the knees up, and then you turn the knees in. So you're getting, they're called zigzag legs, so you're just rotating those legs in, rotating them out, and drawing them up. Lovely. And just breathing normally, and just let it all go. Don't worry about this one too much. Just rotate those legs, drawing them up, drawing those knees out, and turn them in. Lovely. Let's just go 3 more times in this way. 3 and 2. This is really good if we're getting tight into the hips, if we're doing lots of running or lots of walking. It's really, really good just to kind of loosen up into those hips there, okay? So from there, we're going to just do a couple more exercises sitting. One exercise called C-curve and then half a roll back. What you need to try and do, which can be quite tricky, is to sit up on top of your sit bones here with your legs a little bit closer to your bottom. So it's really easy to sit and be slouching. So you need to really try and sit up. Now I often say to people, haven't got one with me, but if you've got like a fat book or a block, even if you have like a little cushion to pop underneath your bottom, if you're really tight into those hips, then go grab something, okay? Otherwise, try your best to sit right on top of those sit bones and have your hands just gently in front here of your shins. And then you're going to just literally tuck the tailbone underneath you, draw the chin towards your chest, and send your tummy back. So you're making a C shape with your back, and then you restack. Relax the shoulders as you do this. So you're just sending the tummy back. So I'm really, I haven't got my top on, really drawing your tummy in. I've got my floaty on today. So really pull the tummy in, chin towards the chest, C curve, and then restack. Let's do that twice more, because we're going to do something with this in a minute. Those of you that have done this before know what's coming. But we're just warming up the back, and we're just getting into that idea of that C shape. Yeah, if we've done cat before on all fours, it's that same position. Right, come up. Have your hands out in front of you. Now we're going to start to work a little bit harder. We're going to C shape into the spine. Pause it there. Your shoulders then move away from your knees and open up that gap. And you've got to pull the tummies in here, remember? Pull the tummies in and hold. So as soon as you feel that tummy kind of doming or you can't pull it in anymore, come up a bit if you need to. Hold it here. If you want some extra work, you're going to breathe in, reach the arms up by your ears, exhale to bring them down. Breathe in, reach the arms, keep the chin tucked in, exhale, breathe in, reach, exhale, and then restack, seco, 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 and restack, okay? Yes, that one burns a little bit. Let's go again. So sitting up nice and tall, drawing the tummy in, rolling into that C shape, then move the shoulders away from your knees here, okay? Hold it here. Either hold it here for 3 breaths or options. If it feels okay, breathe in, reach the arms, exhale, come down. Breathe in to reach, exhale, come down. Breathing in to reach, exhale to come down. Reset, 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 and all the way up. Let's go one last time. C shape. Draw the tummy in, working those shoulders away from those knees. Breathing in, reach the arms, exhale. Hold it here. Taking the arms up is quite intense. Taking the arms up and down. Reset, reset, reset. All up to the top. And then you can relax there. Good. Well, I feel a bit warmer after that, so hopefully you guys do as well. Okay, from there, we're going to take options. If you want to, you can take a full roll back, but these are tricky. And when I'm not there in a class to help you, it's quite hard. So I'll roll onto your side and come down. Hopefully you're still okay here. Or taking a full roll down, which is legs out in front of you. Arms out in front of you. You tuck the pelvis underneath you. You come into that half roll back like we just did. And then you keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And then take your arms back behind your head if you wish. I've got a chair in the way. That's no good. And then take the arms down. Let's stay down here. And I will go through full roll-ups in a little bit. Because if you want to join, you can do that. If that's impossible, then just roll onto your side to come down to come to lie down. Okay, everyone, great, perfect. So 15 or 10 minutes or so warming up. Hopefully you feel quite warm. Let's just focus here, lying on our backs, and hopefully you can see me. Good. Sorry, it's because I got my camera different today. I'm a bit disorientated. Okay. So when we're lying on our back in Pilates, we need to find our neutral pelvis. So I want you to have your feet hip width apart and really try and connect with your big toe, your little toe, and your heel, okay? Take your hands onto your front of your pelvis and just rock your pelvis forward and back. So you're getting a little massage into your lower back. So you're imprinting your lower back into the mat, and then you're extending. So you're kind of getting an arch into your back. Just do that a couple of times. You might find that your pelvis is quite tense, you're holding lots of tension, so this is quite nice to release any of that, okay? And let's just warm up the spine a little bit in this position. Let's have your hands down by your side. Plant those feet into the floor, maybe walk your feet in towards your bottom a little bit more. And what we want to do is start in a neutral position. So that means you've got a little gap in your lower back. You're not imprinting your lower back, otherwise you've tilted your pelvis. So your pubic bone goes down towards your toes. You've got that little gap. Now you're going to imprint that back and roll an imaginary marble into your belly button. Scoop into the tummy, press into the feet, and you're going to come up, 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 all the way up to the top. So you've got a lovely line from your knees to your hips to your shoulders, and you're going to hold it here for 3 breaths. I want you to breathe into the tummies, and then exhale, and draw those tummies in. Breathe in wide into the tummies, so let everything go. And exhale, and draw everything in. 3 times, breathing in. Exhale. On this last one, imagine you've got string from your hips pulling you up towards the ceiling, and you come down through your spine bit by bit by bit by bit by bit. All the way down to neutral. Let's go again. Breathing in. Exhale. Scoop into the tummy. Imprint your spine into the back. Come all the way up to the top. Relax your shoulders. Have you got a lovely line from your shoulders to your hips to your knees? Hold it here for 3 breaths. Breathing in. Exhale. Navel to spine. Really pull that tummy in. Push your hips a bit higher. Press your feet into the floor. Third breath in. And then exhale, come down from the top of the back, bit by bit, by bit, by bit, by bit. Last time. Come all the way back to neutral pelvis. Breathing in. Exhale. Imprint your spine. Up, 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 up. Hold. Squeeze into the bottom. Press into the feet. 3 breaths. Breathing in. Exhale. Let's do 2 more breaths. Breathing in. Keep going, everybody. Good. Press those hips a bit higher. On your last exhale, keep your hips high. Keep your hips high as your spine comes down, 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 all the way back through into a neutral position. Hug your knees in towards your chest and have a little roll here. This feels quite nice to do. Perfect. Okay, so if anybody is following me on my Facebook page, I've invited quite a few of you into my Sasha's Pilates, no, it's not Sasha's, just Pilates challenges. So those of you that know me and that have been doing lots of this, I've been setting lots of challenges of the week over this whole year, well, since April really. But I feel like a week goes so fast, and actually then we get a bit demotivated if we don't do it. So now it's a challenge of the month, okay? And we did this in last week's class. We're going to probably do it a little bit, like adapt it a bit. But my challenge for this month is my abdominal, like 8-minute abs. I've got an 8-minute abs on my little YouTube channel. And I know lots of you have been doing it and trying it. So we're going to just go through the exercises. We won't necessarily do 8 minutes worth, but I will just show you and we're going to try it out. So the first one, you clasp the hands back behind your head. I'm pretty sure it's the first one, to make sure I get it right here. It is our curl up. So with your curl ups, they're like little sit ups, but you must ensure that your pelvis is in a neutral. So find that little gap in your lower back before we go. If you imprint your lower back into the floor, you're tilting your pelvis out of neutral. So it's harder to keep it in neutral. So pubic bone down, little gap in your lower back, okay? Elbows slightly forward, and then you're drawing your tummy in. Exhale as you come up. So lift your head and your shoulders off the mat. And now notice, hold it here. Have you lifted your bottom? If you have, send that pubic bone down. So you've got that little gap, and it's harder. So you're working much harder. Right, you breathe in here. Exhale, come down. Breathe in to hold. Exhale to come up. Hold it here. Now let's inhale to come down, and we'll get to go a bit quicker. So let's exhale to come up and draw that navel to spine as you come up. Inhale to come down. Exhale, come up. Inhale down. Okay, let's keep going. You keep going with your breath. And down. Now head is heavy into the hands. I don't want you pulling into the neck. I want your head there to support your neck. Now, on these next few, can we come up a bit more? Think about the top of your back. Can you get more flexion there? Lifting up, and then up a bit more, and down, and down. Can you come up, and can you come up a bit more, and down? There's where we want to get the work. Up a bit more, and down. Let's do 5 more. Up a bit more, and down. Up a bit more, and down. 2 more, up a bit more, and down, and up a bit more, and down. Good, so you should hopefully feel that when you come up a bit more, there, that's what you're working, so don't get lazy. The next one is our bug. So let's take a little single knee fold. So let's just take these legs off the floor, take one leg off the floor, draw the tummy in, take the second leg off the floor. I will give your adaptation in a moment. If this is too much onto the lower back or you're doming into the tummy, just hold there for a moment and pop your legs down. Double leg fold or double knee fold, and your hands up above your chest. You send one leg away and the opposite arm back behind you, and then you come back in. You send one leg away and the opposite leg back behind you and coming back in. And if you've done this before, you can carry on. Now, the higher the legs, the slightly easier it's going to be. The lower the leg, the harder it's going to be. So you must be able to draw that tummy in, remember? And don't go quickly. Slow it down, okay? Increase the pain. and the work by making it nice and slow. Keep going. If you think this is too much for you with your legs up, you do this with your legs down, and you slide and you slide. So you're sliding the legs away, keeping everything as still as you can. If we can, let's keep going. You're breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Just keep breathing and keep drawing that belly in. Good. Nice and slowly. So on my challenge, it's a 30 seconds on each exercise. It's about 12 to 15 reps probably you'll find. Let's do 4 more. And 3, and 2. And we've got to earn this wine. Okay, it is called Wind Down Wednesday because I'm just hugging your knees in towards your chest, are focusing on our body and emptying our mind, and we're just working hard for half an hour. And it's going to really help us sleep. It's going to help us relax. It's going to help get us motivated for the rest of the week. Okay, the next one are our toe taps. Thought they were. Okay, options. Single toe tap. If that was quite tricky with your legs up, I need you to do single toe taps. You're just working into the hip here, working into your pelvic stability, and you're going to do 10 taps on one side, 10 on the other. If you can, you're going to come up with a double leg, and we're going to tap away from us, and we're going to go either side one at a time, keeping the other leg up. Draw the tummy in. Let's go. Keep going, tapping away from you. Remember, the toe taps away from you, not underneath you, away from you. Imagine you've got a little pool of water at the end of your mat. And if you can, you're going to take the arms up above the chest for a slightly extra challenge. And the full challenge is to take your arms back by your ears. I've got a chair in my way this week. Back by your ears. And you're going to exhale. There we go. Exhale. Now close your ribs down. You don't want to be doming or feeling this into your back. Okay, because obviously I can't see you. If you're taking this into your back, then you take the leg down and you stick to those singles. Okay, have your arms wherever you wish. I'm going to put mine here. Let's go 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and last one, and hug those knees in. From there, everybody, we're going to go straight into the next one, which is our single leg stretch. Let's hug the right knee in towards the chest. Let's send the left leg away, and if we can, we're going to come to a curl up. So take your head and chest off the floor, and now turn these legs out. And we're going to change and change. So you're pulling one leg in, and you're extending the other leg away, and we're curling up. If this is too much into the head or the neck, either take a hand behind the head or take your body all the way down. Curl up a bit more. Let's go. Let's go. Keep breathing. Draw those legs in. Let's get some lovely stretch into those legs. Let's get the heart rate going a little bit. Let's go. Keep going, everybody. Keep going. Think about wine, chocolate, whatever it is at the end. You're going to treat yourself to on this Wednesday night. Let's go 6, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and coming all the way down. Hug the knees in and just roll your head from left to right. We are going for the double leg stretch. Let me quickly demonstrate. The legs are in a double knee fold, and you take the knees out. Okay, then you're going to take a curl up if you can. We're going to be in this wobbly position. You're going to breathe in and your legs are going to extend, and you're going to breathe out and your legs come back. You breathe in, your legs extend. You breathe out, your legs come back. When you breathe in, your arms come by your ears, and when you breathe out, they come out, round and down. So you breathe in and open up, and breathe out to come down. You breathe in to open up, you breathe out to come down. So just come down from there. If you're trying that out, give your head a little roll. We're going to go together, we're going to do 3, and then we're going to come down. If this is too much into the neck or the back, just leave this one out for a moment and have a little roll. You can join us in the next one. Okay, Heels together. Let's curl up. Have your arms by your shins. Breathe in and reach the toes up and the arms back by your ears. Exhale, come round. Keep your curl up. Breathe in, breathe out. 3 times, breathe in, breathe out, and then come down. Roll the head from left to right, and we're going to do that one last time. Here we go, curling up, breathing in, out, round and down. Breathing in and out. Breathing in, woo, and out, and then coming down. Good, everybody. Right, we're nearly there. Well done. Okay, from there, our hundreds. We're going to take our hundreds in our double knee fold if we can. So our legs are up. Okay, we can do this with the legs down. So options, legs down or legs up. Let's come into a curl up. So your chin is lifted off the mat, your shoulders are lifted off the mat. We're going to beat our arms as if they're bouncing, little tennis balls. We're going to breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In and out. If you need to take a hand behind the head, then do. Let's keep going, everybody. We've got 5 minutes. We can do this. Breathing in, breathing out. Focus on your core. Focus on your body. Get this heart rate going. Yeah, let's tire it out a little bit in a good way. Breathing in, breathing out. Curl up a bit more. Last one. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Still the arms. Curl up a bit more, and then come down and hug those knees in and roll. There. Okay, good. Roll your head from left to right, and just release any tension there. Well done, everybody. So that was probably, I was trying to notice the time. But on my 8-minute abs, they are the movements that we do, and then we do it all again. So we spend 30 seconds on each exercise, 10-second rest, and then we repeat. So it's 8 minutes, okay? So have a little look at that on my Facebook, on my YouTube, and it's a challenge of the month. So this is the second week, and I say to people, give it a go, see how you feel, and if you can fit it in 8 minutes, 3 times a week, it's good. It really activates that core, really strengthens those deep muscles, and obviously take the adaptations if you need it. Okay, from there, let's just take a nice full body stretch. I've got the silly chair behind me today, so just mind your wine if it's there, don't spin it, that's important. Take a full body stretch. Let's flex those toes up. Let's get rid of any tension into the back of those legs. Stretch, 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 and then release. This is really good to do. And some people this week have actually been saying about not being able to sleep, and there was just a message before this. So even if you're in bed, you can just really stretch and tense all your muscles and then release. It's just a really good form of relaxation. Just do it one more time. So tense your muscles, flex those toes up towards your head. So everything's tense, tense, tense. Now, options here. I thought I'd go through these full roll-ups. Some people just find these really super hard, which is absolutely fine. They are quite tricky. If you do have a band lying about, or another time, you can do these with a band, and you can hook them, if I show you. You never know, some of you might have a band lying around. If you hook a band over your feet, then you can do this with the band. You elbows nice and wide, and then you the band's helping you pull yourself up. So we can try this. So just for the last few minutes, before we just do a little stretch to finish, these are full rollbacks. So you start sitting. If you do have a band, feel free to get a band, and you'll do these with the band here. Okay, I'm just going to demonstrate it without a band. Arms out. Let's flex the toes, because sometimes that's easier. Now remember those C curves that we did right at the beginning? That's exactly what we're doing here. So we're doing a C curve. We're drawing the tummy in. That's really important here. And then we'll just literally reach the fingertips forward as you come back, and you're trying to get a flow. Take the arms back behind you, and then curl up. So chin to chest, shoulders off the floor, and literally reach your heels away, reach your fingers away, and draw into the tummy, and will yourself to get up. And the idea is, is that this is a really flowing movement. So if you do have a band, then you can do this with the band here, and it obviously is just going to aid you down and up again, okay? Or if you quite like the half roll backs, just spend 1 minute doing those. You can try these with the slightly bent leg as well. There are options. Let's try and do 3 of these. So tuck, tuck, tuck. Sometimes you can get down, but you can't get back up again. That's fine. It's a real technical exercise. Like, the more you practice it, the better you become. And for some people, honestly, it's just biomechanically impossible because of some people's spines. If you know you've got slight fusion in your spine or a real disc issue, then it's not going to be good for you, and it's not going to be possible for you. Just do 1 more if you can, all the way back. It is a gorgeous exercise if you can get it. Great for your spine, really good for your core. And sitting up, okay? And then just to finish off, come back to this stretch forward. So soles of your feet together, coming back to this seated position. So really just think, right, does that feel much easier than it did at the beginning? Hopefully, might feel a little bit freer in those hips. Take the head forward, breathing in, breathing out, stretching forward there. Just resting, taking notice of your breath. And just free your mind. Breathing in, breathing out. And rolling back up again. Really slowly. Take a deep breath in. And again, just exhale. Rid those last bits of tension all the way. Breathing in. And exhale. And just really consider how you're restacking right up the top. Let's just do that one last time. So breathing in and then exhale. That last bit of tension all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. Breathing in there. And exhale to restack. And just really relax those shoulders. And coming to sit really beautifully, really free. And just think how much easier that feels, hopefully, at the end. And roll the shoulders there. Wonderful. Good stuff, everybody. Thank you. Look, now you can grab the wine or the chocolate or whatever your treat is. And this is what we're working for. So cheers, everybody. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Thank you for joining me. Break off that chocolate or open the bottle. Get a straw, whatever you need to do. It's nearing the end of so many things, isn't it? It's all getting Christmas and everything in life. So hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for joining me. Those of you, anybody that it was new for, hopefully you found that really helpful. If you want to do it again or tell anybody about it, they're all uploaded onto my YouTube channel and my IGTV actually. But Sasha's Dance and Pilates is both of them. I've got a little Facebook page so we can talk about it on there as an event. So do come and find me and let me know how you found it. I'll be here next week. I started these sessions in the first lockdown in April, and I've said before, I just really need it for myself as well. I teach Monday, Tuesday, but this is just nice in my studio with the wine, perfect. So thank you so much, and I'll be here next week. I think probably maybe I'll wear some tinsel. And I'll be here into the new year, I think. Hopefully, let me know if you enjoyed that. And cheers. It's Wednesday night. We're near into the weekend, and keep going, everybody. It's all good. It's all good. So thanks very much. Give me a comment or say hi or come find me on Facebook. Thanks very much, YouTubers, and thank you, Instagrammers as well. I'm going to switch you guys off. Over there.